Hey, what's up? This is JT the Sorce here. Blog Talk number 4, Blockz Magazine. I'm here with the lovely lady, Tracye Stafford. If you're not familiar with the name, definitely get that. Tracye, what's going on? Just let them know, man. I mean, tell them a little bit briefly who you are, what you're doing. She's so humble. That's the crazy part.
I don't like all this, but you know, we're just doing our thing here at Dubai Nightclub. We have 2 locations. We have Dubai Nightclub as well as the Bedroom VIP Lounge. So, you know, we're the largest black-owned club in Baltimore. We're very excited and proud of that. But not only are we a club, we're a concert venue. You know, when I started about 6-7 years ago, my dream was to do intimate settings for hip-hop, because no one was really doing it. It was only the arena, and a lot of artists just didn't want to come here because of so-called the danger factor, which we're cool here, but they would believe in the hype. So, you know, I would come to this venue, and it was called Redwood Trust back then.
Redwood Trust. And
those shows, like I had Lil Wayne here, we had T.I. here, and that's when they verse was just starting out, so I was getting it for like $12,000. It was a steal, but it was a great look, and it started the energy that we needed for this town. And it's funny, I was just talking the other day, we did a show over at, as we know, the Sonar now, but it was a parking garage.
Yes.
Like, they didn't have a concert venue, so I was like, you know, we can take this garage and make it like a New York undercover, underground set, and it had nothing. We bought porta potties and put stage in there, and my boy managed Flowetry, so he was like, I can get you Flowetry really cheap. And they performed for like an hour and a half. It was sick, but you know, again, that started the whole vibe. Now Sonar's a nightclub. They fixed it up, it has a stage. They have a lot of big artists go there now. But you know, so I guess I'm showing my age, but that's kind of how we met years ago, right? With Joel Santana and all that stuff, right?
She did the Can't Feel My Face tour, and I just want y'all to understand something. She made history in my book. The biggest album of Lil Wayne's career was Carter 3. And this brother came from New York City doing 106 in Park and came and performed that same night at Baltimore Arena. That night that he dropped that album.
That was cool.
It was bananas. I can just tell you that. So my thing is, let's fast forward 6 or 7 years later, where you at now, in 2011. What can we expect from you? Because you've capitalized, you always show love to other promoters that's up and coming. You're basically a lot of inspiration to a lot of cats. Whether they want to admit or not, I even pay homage to her. I was promoting a long time ago, but I got to give her props. I mean, you're one of the hardest workers.
Tough job, isn't it?
Oh, I know. Top fam, you need to understand. You heard it from her.
It is not easy. They think it's the easiest hustle. It's not easy at all. It's very, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot
of work, and you don't always make out. A lot of times you lose.
Yes.
I know my first year, I probably lost 90% of the time, but I was making relationships. I went into it knowing that I didn't know that many people. I mean, I did work at Motown, I did work at the radio station, but you know, again, I didn't have that intimate relationship with folks, so I had to like pay my way. They didn't want to come here. They were like, well, Trey, I'll come to DC, but I'm not doing the Baltimore thing, so I had to give them extra just to get them to come, you know? So now, like going forward, the next new thing I'm working on now is a reality show. It's called The Promoter. And it's just based on what we do with the shows and here at the club. We've been working on a show for years now. We finally got the energy and the buzz that we need. We just finally finished the couple episodes that the network asked for. So we're in final stages this week. I think we'll have the final draft next week. So look out for it. I'll give you more information.
That's what's going on. So my next thing is you got one of my favorite rappers coming to town.
Which one is that?
Jeezy.
Okay.
And,
that's my boy.
Ask him, what's up with that TM103? Where's my album, man? We waiting on that.
Okay. He's got a lot going on. Now let's leave it at that, you know.
Okay.
But trust me, he's gonna come with the fire when he does.
I'm still bumping all his mixtapes he got out right now.
I mean, you can go for hours. You can go for hours. You know, he's the man.
So definitely, you get a lot of support. You get a lot of love. There are some pitfalls and downfalls, I know, being a promoter, dealing with some of these artists. You're not going to go into their names, but how do you overcome those things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't. You really don't. I mean, it's
because you got to remember something. I look at you as, you built your, like you said, when you first started, 90% of it you lost. So you went from here and then you crossed over there. And to get here, you built your reputation. To take care of everybody, yes, with the artists.
Not so much locally, and I hate to say it that way because, you know, you're as good as your last hit here. And I can go to Atlanta, Miami, LA, Texas. I know everybody. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Trey, come on in. Here it's like, it's hit and miss. So I can't say that I have all the love, but
right.
As long as you bring them what they want, they love you. And
right.
I just keep trying to do that. I try to give them a good product and try to guarantee that the artist is actually going to show. Because we had so many times people with those shows or put an artist on a flyer and they had no intention on that person coming. Right. They were just trying to get your money. Right. So we had to knock all those walls down too, which was a big challenge.
Oh, we definitely know about that. That wouldn't happen to be the janky promoters.
Oh yeah, right. I tease Jeezy about that movie all. I'm like, nigga, who are you imitating?
Had him in the hood with the pen. I was laughing.
Oh,
that was funny.
God, that was a good one.
Ice Cube did his thing with that.
Yeah.
But back to that. Congratulations on the reality show. Congratulations on everything you're doing.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I want to tell them how old you are. You got to do that. Never mind.
40.
Oh, see? That's good. And that's great, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
you know what they say about us? We don't age.
Nah. We just get fine like wine.
Okay, I'm going with that. We won't talk about it.
So, listen, I need you to give a big shout out to Will Blockz from Blockz Magazine, the CEO and founder, if you could, Tracye.
Big shout out. Hey,
she will be coming June issue.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I love to see black business. I think it's incredible, and I'm there all the way. I'm 100% behind you. Anything I can do to support you guys, I love it. We got to get this money while we can,
And definitely big shout out to my man, top fan, Tom McFly.
Oh,
he wanted to meet you. He's one of your fans.
Oh,
because
he's
an up-and-coming promoter.
Really?
So
good luck to you. Put your helmet on.
All right, this is Blockz Magazine, Blog Talk, number 4, signing off. I appreciate Tracye. She got to get back to work. She got to make sure those shows is popping and everything's coming.
Yo, Gotti's next.
We got one more exclusive I want to ask you.
Oh, okay.
Are you bringing Lil Wayne from Carter 4?
That I don't know. He's signed with Lion Nation now, so it's kind of difficult to. Yeah. I told him, I was like, "That's when we work." He was just here the other day. He came with Nicki when we had Nicki Minaj.
Right, I know.
And I teased him all the time.
Big shout out to E, the bar man. That's my man. We go way back, 17 years.
Eric's the man.
And big shout out to Janae for helping me put this interview together.
Yes, that's my assistant. She's #1. But yeah, I would love to work with Wayne. I talk to Cortez about it all the time. But
Cortez is a good dude. That's my man.
That's his manager. But at the end of the day, when you offer somebody $50 million, I want him to get his money. So I'll just do the after party.
I just want to ask one more thing because it's been bothering me and it's not really you. It's just on the promoters here and everything like that because you guys are really trying to provide that nightlife. But don't you think the city of Baltimore got to loosen up or something? They got to help us out because they're catering to one side and they're not really helping you guys. And they're giving y'all a lot of flack and push that I feel.
Well, I feel like it's a push-pull thing, and you have to fight your way through it. Just like with Baltimore, you have to really fight for your ground. Unfortunately, it's more of us here. It's like almost 70% African American. But on the flip side, we have to act right too.
Right.
All clubs have fights, but we take fights to a whole nother level. So we need more venues. But in order to get more venues, we have to prove that we can handle the ones we have.
Right.
And I think we have to prove anything. I shouldn't use that word, but at the end of the day, it kind of comes down to that.
Okay.
But I do believe that we need to get a fair shake, and I think this has been a starting ground for that because we've proven them that we can come together on a large scale with 1,000 folks and really have a good time. And if we continue to do this, we'll get more venues. We will. But again, we gotta act right. We gotta stop killing each other. We gotta stop.
Gotta stop all that.
Welcome to the square. I'm just fighting. When I was coming up, dudes just fight. You might get a black eye, but you got to live.
You live to see another day.
Yeah.
Man, you just
fight.
Gotta watch stuff, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. Any shout outs you want to give Tracye? What I'm saying?
Just shout out to my town, Baltimore, and please look forward to the television show. We're really excited. We want to show Baltimore in a positive light, the promoter.
Okay, and where can they find you?
Well, I can't give you that yet.
Facebook.
We have Dubai-nightclub.com. Okay. I'm on Facebook, Tracye Stafford. Twitter, I'm not up on it. My assistant does it, but I do have a page. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry.
I'm a school Tracye on it.
In the bedroom,
I'm old school,
lounge.
But I got 500 followers right now.
Really? Okay, well, I want to get some. I don't think I have any, but I'm going to work on it.
All right, we're going to have to get on that.
Yeah.
Any other sites out there, Ty? That's the king of the sites right there. What's other sites? They be on LinkedIn, High Five,
Someone's going to text me about the sleep thing. I got to get with that. I haven't got on that
Skype, Uvu.
So we have 2 websites and that's all I have. Okay.
All right, we out of here. Stay tuned. This is what we doing. June issue. Tracye Stafford, Dubai, Bedroom. If you're in Baltimore or in the DMV, come and check her out.
Yeah, good
She's
time.
doing it.
Thanks.
All right.
Damn, nigga.
This is a Top Gun Entertainment exclusive.